It was more of a hobby when I was at university. So I was studying graphic design. Like I was working with a clothing store, Superette, doing their graphic design work, and was chatting to them, and they heard about other stuff that I was doing, so I brought it in and they started kind of selling it, and then it sold, so I'd make more. So I guess I never sat down and was like, I want to start a business. It was more of a thing that I was making, that I was selling, and then it was like, oh, what if I tried to make this or do this, or so it was really just playing for the first kind of couple of years until I felt comfortable in the fact that I had to pay people's wages and my own kind of income, and I could sleep at night comfortably. We sell to a lot to Australia, and then we sell to selective boutiques kind of around the world, so Japan and Canada and America and a few places in Europe, and a lot online as well, kind of to everywhere. It never didn't make money, I guess, but it usually only just paid for itself, so it kind of just grew like that, and that's how we've grown still to this day. I'm completely comfortable now. There's a lot of kind of backstops that are in place, if something was to go wrong, and we've got enough of history of sales and kind of information to know that it's not just going to come crashing down in one day. It usually begins by us starting from a previous season, so we'll kind of review it, or often I'll have ideas during that season that I don't have time to actually develop, so I'll save that for next time. In fashion, or the fashion kind of world, I guess there's so many different elements that come in. We're in a supermarket, it's like it's an apple, but in the fashion world it's like it's an apple, but it comes at the perfect time of the year, and it's by this certain brand, and it was photographed in a magazine really large, so everyone saw it, so it got a lot of publicity, so then it sells really well. I guess the main thing I think that's helped in our success has been not trying to run before we could kind of walk. So we've always grown, I guess, like I said, within our means, and a lot of people and other friends that have kind of started up businesses and haven't had success have tried to kind of look very professional and had all the bells and whistles of the company before they've actually had a product or the things to sell to keep the company afloat. That's the hardest thing about us being larger, is that I used to be able to get an idea and be like, oh my god, let's do that now. Whereas we work so far ahead that I have to hold on to that idea or that thing I want to try out for so long, for so many months, before we can put it into production or the process, and then it's not going to be seen by anyone really for another 8 months after that period as well. So that's frustrating, but I definitely kind of get excited about stuff all the time. I'm writing it down, thinking about stuff I want to do, so there's no real shortage of that. It's just having enough time to do it.